Hey everyone, welcome again to JenzTen96, and today is day 6 and I am really pleased. If you're following me, thank you so much for following me. I'm not sure if you're going to be hearing me because we're having a rainstorm at the moment and I still don't have a microphone and I still don't have everything set up that I want it to be. I'm just heading out to a moon festival because tonight is a Leo moon apparently, and I've been invited to a women's healing festival, so women's healing event I should say. So yesterday I was thinking to myself, I would really dearly love to make some connections here and get involved with the healing community, the awakened community. And then today, as I was walking along, heading into Santa Teresa, as I do, I was offered a lift by this lady who's actually invited me to this event tonight. So let's see how this turns out. I'm going to continue the recording when I come back. Let's see how it is. Okay? See you later. And so I am sitting in the very beautiful house of a friend who's invited me here, and as you can hear, the rain is just pouring down and we're actually outside. We're outside in their back garden, which is actually covered over, and it's so warm, it feels like a sauna. So if this was happening in the UK where I'm from, it would be really cold and windy, we'd have our coats on, we wouldn't even be outside. But it's so warm and lovely here. It's like a steam room. It's really nice. So I'm going to, we'll go through the ceremony and then I will get back to you, yeah? And hopefully you can hear me, because this is what happens with some of the roofing here. It's like corrugated iron. So the rain just comes down and there's no sort of layers or soundproofing or anything like that. So when it's raining, I mean, there's nothing else I can do. You know, I can't wait for the rain to stop because I missed my deadline of being on my day 6 of my 1096. See you in a minute.
Connect with that chakra. Not too long, but nice to be.
I have been defeated. I didn't manage to finish the recording yesterday and I didn't upload my day 6. I'm just actually finishing the recording right now, the next day. After the ceremony, us ladies got talking, as we do, and I didn't actually get home until about 12:30, which means I was in the next day, and I was determined to actually edit and do everything as soon as I got back and at least upload it. I fell asleep with the phone in my hand. I just couldn't do it, So day 6 didn't actually happen on day 6. And I felt defeated. I feel defeated. I feel like, okay, I've let myself down. I haven't actually, I've actually broken the 1096 day pact to blog and vlog and post something every single day for 3 years. I'm done. But then again, I thought to myself, you know what? I've actually taken the footage actually in day 6. There's a lot of things I have to say about my experience in day 6, and I'm going to post it anyway. So this is what I'm doing. I'm into my day 7, but I'm going to finish this recording for day 6 and I'm going to post it. And at the end of the day, I'm thinking, okay, does it really matter if I actually don't do it on the day, don't post it on the day? What's the whole point of this? Is it just some vanity thing, some kind of just, okay, let me show the world I can, do this? Or is there going to be some value in me actually doing this exercise? am I going to be able to share something of value each day? Even if I post 2 on the same day, am I going to bring in some value? And maybe it's going to take me longer than 3 years to do my 1096 days because of all the obstacles that arise. I mean, number one, I had the problem with the rainfall and the storm and not being able to hear myself even speak, because even the event last night, we really had to come in close to listen to each other because we were actually outside, but we were covered over by the corrugated roof, and obviously the rain was just coming down. It was really, really loud. So we still had to be able to speak to each other and listen to each other. And I'm thinking, okay, well, if that's the case, these things are going to happen here in Costa Rica all the time. So am I going to stop every single day and stop every time there's a problem with the recording and the way of recording? I've listened back to the footage I've taken, and I'm thinking, well, I actually can hear myself even though there's noise going on in the background. There's been previous days where I've had lorries going by and noise happening, and I still managed to get across what I was trying to say. So, hey, you know what? I'm not defeated in that way. Yes, I didn't do it on day 6, didn't complete and post it on day 6, but I created something in day 6, which I'm going to post in day 7. So, that said, I feel a lot better about myself. And if whoever's watching just thinks, well, okay, well, yeah, you're a loser, ain't gonna listen to you anymore. I don't know, you don't have, you know, I ain't gonna waste my time because you didn't keep your word and you're out of integrity. I don't want to know. Thank you very much for watching so far, and I wish you good luck with all your endeavors. I am going to continue with my 1096 days of vlogging and posting, not necessarily on each day as it happens, okay? There's several things that could happen. Okay, so you've got the rain issue, the recording issue, the uploading issue. The internet here is can be intermittent because of the area that we're in. They're doing a lot of development in the area, so sometimes the internet goes down because they're trying to patch it all together. There's stuff like that going on, so I'm not going to stop. Sorry, I'm going to keep going. Anyway, that said, yesterday evening was absolutely beautiful. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 7 of us women who were talking. Well, I've got to get the actual title of the book that the ladies are following. It's a little book club. It meets once a month and following the cycles of the moon. And last night was the Leo moon, and each month they follow what's the writings in the book, and then express their feelings and thoughts and journal around their what they're gaining from the actual chapter in the book. So last night was all about all love, any intimate love, relationship love, baby love, mother love, father love, pet, all the different types of love, and how that's been, shown up in your life, how we should be in the state of love, all that kind of stuff. It was absolutely fascinating. And obviously it's a safe space, so I couldn't actually record anybody expressing themselves. And I've journaled a bit about what it, the journal prompt meant to me, but it's a bit, maybe I'll talk about it a bit later on, but it's a bit tender and a bit sore, and there's people that are alive at the moment that I don't want to talk about without their permission, and there are people who passed in terms of the love thing. Here goes my washing machine. You'll hear that in a second. Some of it's not fair that they can't actually respond to my thoughts about how they behave towards me, how I behave towards them. So maybe a bit later I'll get my thoughts around how I can express that. But suffice to say, at the end of the day, most of the conversation was around the conclusion of surrender not to hold anger and not to hold revenge and not to hold grief and the low vibrational emotions and energy within your body, and just to surrender, recognize what's going on, look at the fact that we are gifted, like I said in a previous video, we are gifted with emotions, and we need to be able to notice the contrast. We see love, we're in a state of love, but how do we know we're in a state of love unless we know hate, unless we know fear, unless we know revenge and anger? When we come out of those states and move into the state of love and bliss and compassion, then we have the contrast, so we actually know that we're in a state of love. And then we slip back out, and we'll be doing this until we die. We'll be going from one state of emotion to the other, and learning through each stage of shifting and controlling our emotions, and knowing and recognizing and standing back and say, hey, this is how I'm behaving in this situation. I'm looking and observing myself behave this way. Why am I behaving this way? What can I do to, what's the benefit of behaving this way? What is the bad about behaving this way? And can I make adjustments? Can I you know, not behave this way so readily, yeah, in the future, and check myself before I behave in a certain way or elicit a certain emotion. It was very, very interesting, the talk last night. So our little circle, so it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that was very interesting. And as part of that as well, it's looking at my thoughts and behavior about my self-love on this journey, and not beating myself up that I didn't do the video yesterday, loving myself because I've got lots to say and I'm delivering it, okay? And yeah, just noticing how I'm growing and developing and throughout my years, and loving myself and not beating myself up at every stage, because I used to be the person that like was people pleasing all the time. Oh, it's got to be right, it's got to be perfect, and this person deserves more than I do in this, so I need to give that person all my attention and my focus because they need help, and because I'm capable of doing that, I can, you know, I can help them and put aside my things, step off my stool to go across the floor and go into their stool to help them to raise to the next level. And it never served me, because all the time I'm putting myself small, making myself small and not important. I'm not helping as many people as I could, because the more I'm bigging my own self up, the more people I can help, the more people I can serve, the more people I can make a difference to, rather than just the one person that I'm trying to please over there, my mom or the teacher or my lover. What is that one person, trying to please them and sacrifice my own self, rather than think, okay, you know, big myself up and think, okay, what can I offer the world? And focus on how I can spend my time helping the world, and then come and help that one person. And in so doing, by helping the world as well, I can include that person in the whole scheme of things, if you see what I mean. So yeah, yeah, I think that's all I have to say today. Anyway, so I'm going to patch the video together and get into CapCut and paste it together and then put it out as soon as I can, and then record my day 7. In day 7, and actually hopefully I'll be able to get onto StreamYard and do recording in that, so that it's landscape and, you know, the room's set up nicely and I've got the lighting, and still not got the microphone. However, I've got a set of headphones that might help, so if I put those on and hide them and the sound will be focused through the laptop, that might be helpful. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, please like, because it helps me to share what I'm offering to the world. Subscribe so you get the notification of when I'm actually doing my daily daily posts. And I think I've said already that I've actually made this into a podcast. So if you are searching, you can go into my name, Jennifer Beaumont-Whyte, onto my my YouTube channel, look into podcasts, and you get all the podcasts day by day. Okay, thanks again. I bless you. Have a beautiful Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Today. See you later. Bye.